Hello friends, it is now Sunday, the last day of the reading rush, and I don't have many plans today. I think I said that, mentioned that yesterday. I also finished Crest last night and decided not to give you a rating because I wasn't sure what my rating was. I think the thing is that I really did enjoy it, and I thought it was very engaging, and I was super into the story and the characters. Do I think it's granted like the best thing written literacy ever? No. But did I enjoy it? Yes. So how do I rate that? But the thing is, I shouldn't be giving high ratings only because when it has literary merit or something stupid like that. I should give it high ratings when I feel like I'm enjoying a book, right? So I gave Scarlet, the second book, 5 stars when I read it. I don't know if I read it now that I would give it 5 stars, but I did really enjoy it. Same with this one. It's like I'm watching a movie and having popcorn and all of that. It's like, yeah. So I honestly am really enjoying it. So yeah, I really enjoyed Cress and who we were introduced to in this novel, and I enjoyed majority of everything that was happening. There was not much I would have wanted it to be different. There were one thing between Cinder and Kai that I was a little unsure if I like what happened there, but overall I'm just interested. Like, I thought it was a really fun book, and I think I want to give it, I think it's my favorite in the series so far. So it should get a 5 stars because Scarlet got a 5 stars. But is it a 5 stars? Let's put it at 4.5. I was thoroughly entertained throughout the whole book. So another 4.5 stars. Let's stick it at that. I have listened to a little bit of The Lord of the Rings this morning, of the Fellowship of the Ring. I haven't found my spot because I literally just shut off the audio to try and talk to you. I have started on my ebook of Throne of the Crescent Moon and read the prologue and the first chapter. That's all I read this morning. I woke up a little later than usual because I've been so tired the past couple of days. I slept in a little more than I have been the other days, and I only read for 15 minutes. Now I am uploading my vlog from day 5 and 6, and I will go on a walk soon. I did say that it was going to be raining all day, but it actually is just going to be raining until noon, which is now. So I'm going to look at the radar and see how everything looks, and then go for a walk where I can listen to a lot of the audiobook. You might think that considering I'm really tired, going on a walk is a bad idea, but honestly I think walks are always refreshing, and it makes me not as tired as if I just sit at home doing nothing. I am very tired today. My back is aching a little bit. I didn't feel like yesterday, but my arm is not as bad as I feared considering how much it hurt yesterday. I talked to my sister who is building the house, and they're going there again today, but today they have, like, there's one of the other houses that's also being built in the area, or it's finished being built, and they decided to lay their driveway terrace stuff yesterday as well, just as we did, but they had extra equipment. So they had a mini loader, so to move around the sand instead of using regular shovels. And they also had this thing with suction cups on it that could take the stone, so you didn't have to carry them and move them. So they are going to borrow that because, like, the neighbors had that until Monday and they are finished, so they don't have to use it. So they said that they could loan it, so I think that's going to be helping them a lot because we were not finished at all yesterday, also because it started raining. I think it started raining around 4, so we stopped around that time, because it was difficult getting a thing, and also because like everyone were completely knackered, especially the men, because they'd been carrying so many of these stones, like for the driveway. Like they were like these rectangle stones, and yeah. Anyway, this was my update for now. I'll check in later when I've read more from the Fellowship of the Ring. I hope to, on my walk, to get quite a long way into it. I am hoping to go for at least an hour worth of a long. The thing is, I am 4.5 hours into it, and I have 5 hours and 24 minutes left, so I need to get a lot of listening in if I need to finish this today. So I am definitely going to go on a longer walk and see what I can do when I get back. We'll see what happens. I will talk to you later. Bye. Hi friends, it's now 5:30 p.m. I made a lot of progress on the Fellowship of the Ring. I am on page 341 out of 398, and I have an hour and 30 minutes left, so I've listened to 4 hours approximately. That's a lot, so I'm happy about that. Right now I'm thinking about trying to figure out what to get for dinner. I don't really want to do anything. I'm considering ordering out, but I don't know what I will be ordering. I did go for a walk, by the way. I walked like 6 kilometers or something like that. An hour and 15 minutes. I'm not sure how long that walk is. But I was also by the espresso house to get a coffee, so I know that I'd listened to an hour and 15 minutes of the audio, so that's what I'm figuring how long time it took me to walk without the time that I was in espresso house without my headphones on, which was like 5 minutes. So yeah, I think I walked for an hour and 15 minutes. So what have I been doing for 3 hours? Well, I'm not sure. I've been playing some video games. So that was fun. Now I don't know what to do. I also have to think about how to read that outside of my house kind of book. Also, update on the post mailman. I'm definitely not going to get my package until after the weekend, so I don't know when. But I'm annoyed, honestly. It shouldn't be my fault that they have a mishap at the post office. Then they should make it a priority to get it delivered, because this has taken an extra week now, almost. I hope it will come tomorrow. We will see. You won't know because I'm not vlogging next week. I'm taking the next week off from vlogging for sure, because then there's going to be readathon and I'm starting on work. Oh. But next week I have taken off from filming, but I will still be reading something. I have decided next week I need to do a wrap up of last half of June as well as first half of July, because I am that far behind on my wrapping up of books. And then I'll be doing, once July is over, I'll be doing a second part of July kind of wrap up that includes reading rush books as well as other stuff I might be finishing next week. So yeah, this is my update for now. I'll talk to you later. These vlogs are just getting worse and worse in quality, and I apologize, but that's the situation we're in. So hello friends, this will be my final update, I think, for the reading rush, because there's 45 minutes left and I don't think I'll finish anything else. But I just finished The Fellowship of the Ring by J.R.R. Tolkien. So yeah, that means I've finished 3 books during the reading rush. I had hoped to finish more, but they were all pretty long books, so I guess it's fine. Overall, it's fine. I'll try and remember to do the tallies, but yeah. In terms of the Fellowship of the Rings, I definitely enjoyed my time reading it, listening to it. I think that it was very much like, a lot of it was like the movie, as if it was a movie. There were a couple of things that seemed like, I've mentioned before, but J.R.R. Tolkien's writing is very, like, he paints a picture and he makes it everything easy to visualize, the scenery and stuff. It's weird though that when I was listening to the audio, because I have so distinct voices for all of the characters because of me having watched the movies multiple times, so I find the voices for the characters a little bit off, but the overall like the narrator was actually really good. It was not one that you got tired of listening to as you went on, but I did pay attention to how many songs there is in this book because like that was something maybe that was a little bit annoying to me when I listened to it. Not that he was didn't, I don't know, sing well. It's just, I don't know, it sounds weird when it's sped up a little bit. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know what my rating is. It's very different than The Hobbit in terms of the tone. The Hobbit is very much a book that was written for a younger audience. You can tell that. So you can't really compare them in that way. The world is the same, just later on in life. But it is very much like the movie. I think the movie did the book justice so far. It's been a while since the movie last, and I've been sort of feeling like watching it at some point soon, but it is like, I usually always watch the extended edition, so it is like 4 hours at least. I've forgotten how long the extended editions are, but I don't know if that would be the one I watch if I rewatch it, if the extended editions are the ones that are on Netflix. I'm not sure, but I might try and check out the Fellowship of the Ring, but it will need me to have like a whole day of doing nothing almost, because like, as I said, it's a really long movie. But yeah, I do think that the movie did them justice. I think my brother thinks that the movies are better than the books. I'm not sure actually, but I'm pretty sure that he thinks that. And I definitely have a friend who hates the book but loves the movies. So yeah, I don't know. I think my rating will be, I mean, also because of the merit, like it is such an important fantasy novel in terms of history, but yeah, I think it might actually be 5 stars just because it's overall just a really good story. And it sets up the world, it sets up the whole universe very well. There are definitely a couple of things that I was unsure what happened in the Fellowship of the Ring and what happened in the Two Towers. Sometimes I have like some of the beginning of the Two Towers that I think is happening in the first book, but the same with like the second book. There are some things that I know happens in the second book, but then I forget whether this or this thing happens in the second or the third book. So yeah, but yes, overall a successful reading rush. I enjoyed everything that I read, so that is really good. I've had a couple of days where I didn't read as much, and I was very didn't spend a lot of time reading, but I have finished 3 books and I'm happy about that. And there were books that I have had on my TBR for a long time, and especially the Fellowship of the Ring, like that has been on my TBR. I think it's one of the oldest one. I just never got around to it because I have a Danish copy of it that's wrapped up, but I decided to get all of the books in English and listen to the audio book in English, and maybe whenever I unwrap the Danish edition I might check it out again, we'll see, or I might just put it on my red shelf. I mean, it doesn't matter, but I'm happy with what I ended up doing. I hope everyone else also had a great reading rush if they participated, or if they didn't, if they read any good books this week also, I hope they did that. But yes, as I said, final stats will be in the bottom screen. And okay, I'm only at 1277 I think, which equals to about 182 pages per day, so it's fine. I mean, I would usually have weeks, I mean, this is an average week, above average I'd say. For me, a good week I would have read more than 200 pages a day. So it's not my best week for sure, but I've also had a busy week, even though I've been on vacation. But it's also because I'm reading the majority of the pages myself, and I listen to audios faster than I read. So yeah, but I'm overall happy with what I've read and how much I read, and the quality of it, so I'm happy, I'm fine, and I hope you all are doing great. This is my final update, and I'll see you in another video soon. And I hope you all enjoyed the vlogs. I know the quality of them haven't been the best the past couple of days, but you know, sometimes, yeah, I think that it seems as though majority is struggling towards the end of the reading rush, and I definitely get it now that I've tried daily vlogging. It's a lot, and I'm happy I don't also have work on top of that. I don't know how people do it with work as well. I just can't fathom it. So yeah, but I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless, and if you are new here, thank you for subscribing. If you're not new, well, thanks for watching anyway. Anyway, yeah, see you soon. Bye. Hello friends, it is actually now Tuesday, and I'm about to start editing my day 7 vlog. I didn't have time to yesterday, and I wanted to add in a couple of thoughts about the reading rush in general, and how they handled a situation recently. First up, apparently there was a book club part of the reading rush, and the book club pick was a book by a Black author called Such a Fun Age by Kylie Reid. I remember when I saw people talk about this book and a live show, that I had never heard of the fact that there was actually a book club going, and I think it's bad that they have a book club and they spend so little time in actually promoting it, and then actively choosing not to reading and prioritizing other books. When you have a book club and you expect other people to read it, and you have a live show for it, and then you don't actually have spent time reading it because you've spent time reading something else, so that you could get a lot of numbers in. And it bothers me a lot that they chose to do it that way, for sure. I think there's been a lot of things that you could criticize about the reading rush, especially this year, but also actually previous years where there's been some mishaps. And so I'm sad to see how things are developing, and I'm not sure if I'll be participating in the reading rush next year. It depends a lot on how they decide to do better. I don't know. They definitely need to do better. I think it's weird that they decide to have a book club and not prioritize that. And I think it's weird that I didn't know about it, and a lot of people I've seen didn't know about that said book club. I have since went and checked my library and my other sources whether I was able to read it, because I actually wanted to read it more or less immediately, but there's a 10 weeks wait line at the library, but I put a hold on it, so I hope that I'll get to it at some point, because it sounds like a really great book. Yeah, so I just wanted to add those thoughts before I stop the vlog, and I will try and upload it now. I will see you again, and bye.